There is still a little time to go in the January transfer window, and Rangers are set to make some additions. In today's video, we'll discuss all the latest Rangers news from the last 24 hours. That includes an insider revealing all in a major update with regards to Lawrence Shankland. There is so much to cover in today's video. And hello everybody, welcome back to the channel guys, I hope you're all well. Before we do get into today's video, as always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. It's easy to forget that Rangers defender Leon King is just 20 years old. The centre-back has been on the first team scene at Ibrox since he was 16. Steven Gerrard handed him his debut in the League Cup against Falkirk back in 2020. King has made just 30 appearances since his first game though, as he admits it's been tough to adapt from playing regularly to not getting a sniff. In more recent times, he's featured for the B team. Last week did feature at the heart of Philippe Clement's defence as Rangers drew 2-2 with FC Copenhagen in a friendly. He's determined to fight for his place in the starting 11 at his boyhood club after a much-needed chat with the manager in Spain earlier this month. To be honest, no, the Scotland under-21 international said when asked if he'd thought about a loan move. I've just been concentrating on myself and bettering myself in training. The manager is big on the boys who aren't playing, pushing the boys who are in training. I feel as though we are a lot closer now in terms of the boys who come into the team compared to those starting. I'm just really enjoying myself at this moment in time, and long may that continue. Obviously, it's difficult when a new manager comes in because you don't know what to expect. You don't know if you'll still be here, you don't know what the script is really. But he was really good with me. He was open, he was honest, and he told me he wanted me to stay and fight for my place. Last year was difficult as I had quite a lengthy time not playing games, so it was really nice to get back out there playing in front of the fans at Ibrox. Now I just need to repay that faith the manager has shown in me by putting me back in the squad. Modern day football is about your ability to be versatile and play different positions. I've always looked to be able to play in different positions because ultimately it helps you get a game at the end of the day. So it's great that I can fill in a lot of different roles if the manager needs me. I'll play anywhere. Every young boy just wants to play football, so if you're not, it can be difficult. I just need to keep my head down, but I'll play anywhere the manager needs me. With injuries sustained by the likes of Connor Goldson, Ben Davies, Philippe Hollander and John Souttar last season, King played in Rangers' 6 Champions League group games under Giovanni van Bronckhorst. He started at centre-back for most of the part, alongside James Sands, as the Ibrox club were taught some harsh lessons by Liverpool, Napoli and Ajax. Since that run in the team, King's exposure to first-team football has regressed. However, it's not something that he's found difficult to take, rather he's used it as fuel to help inspire his next lot of games. He said, I wouldn't, so it's hard. You just have to adapt. Obviously, I was thrown into those games at a really young age, but I'm grateful for those experiences. It's only going to help me in my career if we get to that stage again. But it's just about how we adapt in those situations. Sometimes you'll play, sometimes you won't. It's about taking your chances when they come. I'm still really young in terms of footballing age, so I just need to keep my head down and work as hard as possible, and I can push myself in training every single day. It's ultimately up to me to give the manager a decision to make on who plays. Just a quick one guys, we've released our January merch drop, so do browse the new collection. We've got the Mr. Blue Nose tees, along with our Stauncho Meter tees. Do, as I said, browse the collection by going down into the link in the description, or going to rfcclothing.com. Anyway, let's get into today's video. Andy Halliday is pretty confident Lawrence Shankland will remain at Hearts player until the end of the transfer window. How certain? 90% the new Motherwell midfielder insists. The 32-year-old addressed his old teammate's future yesterday evening while appearing on Clyde One Super Scoreboard, as one caller was adamant that the striker would end up at Ibrox. Jambo's skipper, Shankland, has been constantly linked with a move away from Tynecastle as time on his current deal ticks down. The Scotland international has a little under 18 months remaining on his contract, with the club having tabled an extension offer to him last week. Both Rangers and Celtic are in the market for a striker this month, and the pair have been touted with moves for the 28-year-old. However, Halliday is almost entirely sure that the frontman will be still plying his trade in Gorgie come the beginning of February. He told Clyde One Super Scoreboard, what did Stuart say? 100%. I'll say I'm 90% sure he'll be a Hearts player by the end of the window. Asked by Gordon Duncan if this was the insider knowledge, he replied, why would Hearts sell him? Hearts can guarantee somewhere between £6 to £8 million if they finish third. They're obviously in a pretty position. Roger just said there was no team and more reliant on somebody's goals. If that's the case, why would they sell him for less than £3 to £4 million? And that has been reported. If that is the fee, would Rangers pay it? I'm not too sure. Mohamed Diamande's move from FC Nordsjælland to Rangers has been delayed due to disruption caused by Storm Isla. This is the knowledge that we have here at RFC News. The 22-year-old was due to travel to make his way to Glasgow on Monday, But the storm altered those plans as wind and rain swept across the country and caused severe disruption to airports and rail services. It is thought that the temporary delay has not put the move in jeopardy, and that the player will still join the club after completing a medical. Diamande came through the ranks for the Right to Dream Academy in Ghana before making the move to Denmark in 2020. He has provided 5 assists across 21 appearances so far this season. Kilmarnock legend James Fowler is reportedly the front-runner to be named Rangers' new head of academy recruitment. That is according to the Daily Record, who claimed the former Queen of the South boss is favourite for that role. Fowler was previously the director of football operations at Kilmarnock and has also had spells as an assistant in the dugout with Jack Ross at both St Mirren and Sunderland. Rangers have recently restructured their academy, with Zurab Amriam being appointed as its head, and he's looking to make a number of changes. Speaking after his appointment, he said, "I'm very excited because working for Rangers is a dream come true. It's not only a proud moment for myself, but also for my family. The integration visits that I had were a big plus for me. I got the chance to get to know the people, the culture, and the environment better. The people here have welcomed me as if I'm one of their own. There's already a lot in place, which is really powerful, and I hope that I can add value to that with my experience in the last 12 years as a coach. I'm motivated to bring my energy and passion to the table and pass it on to the staff and players in the academy. It's very important to be passionate and hardworking when you're a part of Rangers. I've been on the pitch with a lot of the players already, and you can see the fire in their eyes. They're already passionate and open to learning." Abdallah Seema's agent has hinted at the Rangers star extending his time at Ibrox because he is enjoying being at the club so much. Seema suffered a setback this week when he was sent home from the African Cup of Nations with a thigh injury after not playing a minute for Senegal at the tournament. Rangers will now assess his injury. He's been a huge player for Clement's side, where he is joint top goal scorer with 10 goals so far. And his agent, Toure, in an interview in Senegal, has revealed how much Seema is enjoying playing for Rangers. He said, "Abdallah Seema is good at Rangers and wants to continue there. He likes the atmosphere, he likes the club, and wants to continue to evolve as a player. Abdallah is currently the most exciting young Senegalese player. He is a hard worker and has been looked after well in his career. At the moment, he is happy because he is playing every week at Rangers. He feels comfortable there, and it's definitely his wish to stay. We'll see what happens at the end of this loan." Rangers fans, what are your thoughts firstly on Seema, and would you like to see the move become permanent? And secondly, do you think Shankland will ever join Rangers? Yes or no? And if so, will it be in the January or the summer transfer window? Let me know down there in the comment section below. That brings us to the end of today's video. As always, please do smash that like button and subscribe to the channel for daily Rangers content. Remember, we do have Rangers t-shirts available on the website, so do browse the collection by going down into the link in the description or going to rfcclothing.com. Thank you, and I'll see you all next time. Take care. Push.